Work continues on the pole barn addition today. Another beautiful day. They got the knee braces up on the column, the beams already up here, and they're putting the ledger plate on this other side, on the existing barn. And the trusses arrived this morning. Pretty simple design. See where they've cut off those blocks at the top of the post there? That's where the ledger is going to go on to support the bottom cord of the truss. 12 foot at least clearance underneath everything. Plenty of room to get the tractor with a canopy underneath it to clean it out. I figured, well, before I get busy doing anything today, how to take care of dinner, you know? Get that all set to go. Oh my God. 4 sheets of newspaper in the chimney, no more, no less. Baskets for indirect heat. And chunks of hickory soaking in water. 6, no more, no less. We have some work to do out in the chicken pasture today. Hey, didn't we just put this fence up?
Seems like we did.
The fence is good and hot. Look at all the burned grass where it laid here. Hey, what's going on here? Looks like trusses to me. See the screws mark up there where the purlins are going to go. Smart work. Back to work. Time for one of my favorite jobs. We gotta mow right in here. Grass is getting too tall for the chickens. That'll do it. I got dull knife sections over here and there. I'll do some work before I top the fields. Every year I have to mow the pasture in front of the chickens because I can't make hay yet and the grass gets too tall to pull the boxes, and the chickens don't like navigating grass that's too tall either. Before we put the fence back up, we got to pull out another box here because we got more chicks coming out. It also keeps the fence from grounding out so much. There we go, complete with 2 extra boxes to load in another batch of chicks. Trusses are all up, and then it's actually 3 boards on there, 1, and then the truss sits on the other 2. And it looks like they're loaded up with purlins. Going to start putting purlins up. Starting with the roof. It must be dinner time somewhere because I'm getting hungry. Light the grill. Oh, look at that. Always pause to smell the lilacs. We got a full house in the brooder. These guys are just about 4 weeks old. These guys are just about 2 weeks old. And these little puffballs just came today. Layer chick replacements, 80 of them. Rhode Island Reds and white Australorps. We're replacing the white leghorns that we've grown for white eggs for years with white Australorps. The white leghorns just are too flighty and they don't dress out very well to make stew hens at the end of their laying life. Oh, these guys are ready to go.
Yeah.
My dad's friend's still cleaning out scrap here. We got this old trailer and some cracked cast iron bathtubs, fuel tank. This tractor's going, and this walk-in cooler that he's loading now. Way back in the 1980s, Dad and I pulled this cooler out of a grocery store that was closing. It's been sitting around the farm, in the barn, out here for how long now? 85 to 2023. That's a long time. But now, it's just about gone. Get it out of the way. Time to dump the coals into the baskets. Half and half. Then the hickory. Well, get on there. I'm cooking a chicken tonight. It's a really big chicken, about 6 1/4 pounds, grown by some really cool farmers that I know. Yep. No work, no fuss. Just set it on its back in the middle here. Close the lid and just leave it in there for about 1 3/4 hours for this size chicken. Don't need to touch it. Leave the lid on. We didn't use it. Looks a little crusty. You only hit 5 right now last year, huh?
I think so.
Wow. How do you accomplish that feat?
Because the one all the way, no, the one next to Jimmy is busted. And I think it's been busted and we just didn't fix it. And then...
The second box is in the tall grass. They're like, what are you dropping us into the jungle for? Batch number 2 of broilers out in the field. Take the Super C back home. The contractor finished work for the day. Let's see what they completed. Of course, all the joists are up. Looks like all the purlins are on. Ledger plate's done. Looks like some of the joist bracing is in on the bottom cord there and over here. Knee bracing and eave overhang. I'm happy with it. It should provide plenty of space for our cattle to shelter in the winter and lots of length for feeder panel for them to all belly up to the bar and eat. It's dinner time. Supposed to do that. How's our chicken? He's done. Crispy skin. And a wing. And some chicken breast. Although I cooked this chicken plain, it has a lot of flavor all by itself. We use Cornell recipe sauce as a dipping sauce when we eat it. It's really a big difference from supermarket chicken. Delicious every time and simple. That's the best thing about it. I hope you enjoyed this video. Boy, it's been a busy summer. It's not even summer yet. It's been busy around here anyway. We're ramping up to summer. I'll see you next time.